this is just Dredd. I've not played this in I've not uploaded a video in a while, so hopefully this will work now. Yes, I've decided to play just Dredd on this one. I will turn this down a little bit because my girlfriend is in the other room asleep. Yeah, I've decided to play just Dredd because recently I'd seen the film and I wanted to do something, very similar. This is actually the SNES version. I'm not playing the Mega Drive version because I thought, and this is a bit better obviously with a few extra bits like rain and things, even though in the comic the actual weather was voted on by the citizens in Mega C1, which is very interesting. So I'm not gonna basically sit and read this. I just want to play a bit of couple of levels and talk about the film, the new film that I watched. Yeah, this basically was this game here was basically done on the '95 version with Stallone, who famously ran around saying "I am blue." Yeah, you can see the rain effects and that's really good. Anyway, the controls for this are left, right, down, up. You've got jump, you've got fire. You can change the weapon arrangements, but you can't at the moment. So you've got standard rounds. You can arrest people, and you can kick. Or if you use left or right and the kick function, you get a punch. And I did find, and when I did another video, if I pressed up and fire, I get a headbutt, which is quite an interesting one. This is kind of based on the film, somewhat. I mean, this first mission, you've got to stop a block wall and destroy all the crates so that that doesn't happen. So yeah. What am I going to talk about? Oh yeah, the film. So the '95 film I do have a guilty pleasure for because visually it was really good. To be fair, it was nice to see, but the story was crap. The characters were crap, and it was very kind of American-based. Usual kind of how do I put it? Usual mold for an action film, as it were. I think it's better. I mean, it's a good dumb flick if you like that sort of thing, but it could have been a lot better. And then Carl Urban's Dredd came in, and it was, for me, the visuals weren't as good, but the story was a lot better, the characters were a lot better. The Urban's Dredd was the classic old stony face, which was very welcoming to see, to be honest. And the visual side of things I didn't like as much because it seemed to be based on the whole realism thing, and with Dredd it doesn't really work that well. Just give me 1 second. Aha, guilty. Yeah, it doesn't really work that way, so like the things like bikes and his costume weren't as good. Like, you've got Dredd running around in Kevlar, and in the comics he never really had that. I suppose I'm really nitpicking in some respects, but it's just like, if I'm gonna nitpick on that one, I might as well nitpick on the '95 version as well. Like when we watched it a couple of nights ago, there was a scene where you could actually see Dredd's you know the classic thing of how Stallone kept on taking his mask off, but that wasn't the worst bit. The worst bit was seeing what is it? His eyes through the. The worst bit was seeing Dredd's eyes through his visor. Yeah, in the '95 version. That was a bit like, ooh, hang on a minute. What was I going to say about the new film? Is it worth watching? Yes, actually it is. It's pretty good. It is a lot of work. Well, it is worth watching. I will see it, the sequel when it comes out. I just felt that it could have been done better visually. Like if you'd taken the visual aspects of it, of '95 version, and you gave the story and character of the new version, I think you get a really good film. But that's never going to happen. Yeah. Sorry, I was getting my ass handed to me, but that's okay. These guys here, they have some of the Judge Death. Yeah, I don't know how to catch. Am I supposed to catch this? I don't know. But yeah. If you've not seen the Dredd film yet, I recommend to go and see it. It's actually a really good storyline, and it puts Judge Anderson and everybody else in a good light. So I don't see why not. Yeah, I'm kind of hurt because I'm trying to think of something, because I'm just like, it's like just gone 20. Well, it's getting on for 20 past 12, and I've had 3 attempts of recording this, and now I'm like, I managed to talk through all the way through, the last 2 times, and now it's just like I can't even think of anything. Oh, okay. I just walked through the guy. Never mind. Right, I'm gonna move this over here, because you see the 2 up the top? Yep. Jump on this to get up there. If I can. Great. That's better. Come on. That's better. Kick that. Nothing in it. Yeah, these monitors basically you can use to check your status. In the next level you use them to turn off or lock down certain areas, but you don't need it for this particular mission. Let's just get rid of this. There you go. I think I'm going to go up. I'm not sure if I've been up. Yes, I need to go down then. Headbutt. Headbutt and you're guilty. Back this way. I suppose I should say what I've been doing. I usually try and do some game programming. I do that as a kind of hobby when I can get around to it. It's not all the time, it's just when I'm not busy. Ooh, I've got none of those left. There should be something around. And one of the things I was learning was reverse engineering, and what that is basically getting, say like you got old DOS games, and you can you can decompile them to find out how they worked. And I've been looking at an old game called Arena, which Jim Plays Games actually did the sequel to, called Daggerfall. I'd managed to find out a few things about that, and namely some of the files, the file structure of it basically, because some of these games will have like an archive of where it's got half its information. Oh, there's a boss fight coming up, so let me get ready for that. Stay here, and where's the guy? Oh, hang on. Shit, that was a stupid idea. Oh, there you go. So yeah, I found that this had what's known as CIF files, which were multiple image files, but originally I thought they might be to do with CorelDRAW, because I was looking around and it came up with CorelDRAW information format or something, which I thought was a bit weird, but then I was looking around, and because Daggerfall is kind of the same game, but it was a bit more advanced, it was using the same files, so somebody had already uncovered that information anyway. But yeah, I'm still doing that. It's gonna take a while. Anyway, that's it for Just Dredd for now. I hope you enjoyed watching it and me rambling on and stuff, but this is Chatting Shit and Gaming. So see you next time.